Is it possible to earn money doing nothing trading Solana Memecoins? Well, the answer is yes and no. Today we're going to talk about and put to the test copy trading. Copy trading is essentially following the movements of a wallet and not only following them, but copying them. So as you guys can see, I always have to my right a wallet tracker. What a wallet tracker does is follows the movements of an address. For example, we can see when they buy, at what market cap, which token, when they sell, how much they make from it, how much they lose from it. We can see if they make transactions or anything else. And copy trading is actually putting those wallets and copying the movements that they do. So when they buy, you buy as well. When they sell, you sell as well, all automatically. And honestly, there's some crazy stories about people just copy trading and making absurd amounts of money. So today I'm going to show you how you can copy trade, which wallet should you copy trade, and we're going to see if we actually manage to make some money or not. For this, we're actually not going to use a wallet tracker. We're going to go ahead and go to a bot called TradeWiz. And I have to say this right now. Yes, this video is sponsored by TradeWiz, and they told me, hey, why don't you go ahead, test our bot? It's the best in the game. It's really fast. And I have to say, I'm actually really impressed. And I'm going to show you guys how you can copy trade yourself using TradeWiz and all the features that they offer. So actually, if I hit start, I can see that I have a 0.006 Solana balance, $1.48. So it looks like things are not going too well. But actually, if I go to my positions, I can see that my active positions are worth 5 Solana right now, and I'm actually up 2.16 Solana in profit copy trading one wallet. I'm up 1.8 Solana copy trading another wallet. As you guys can see, my biggest positions are 552% profit on one and 500% profit on another one. This looks really good, but I have to say I did lose money before this, because at the end of the day, copy trading, it's trial and error, making sure you find the right wallets and making sure you find the right settings to copy trade those wallets. So for this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually try to find some other wallet to copy trade, and I'm going to leave them for 24 hours to see if we actually manage to make some money. So step number one, if you guys want to go ahead and use TradeWiz, you have a link on the description. It's my referral link. I would greatly appreciate it. It will greatly support the channel. And you want to go ahead and sign up with that and start your bot. You'll get a Solana address. You can deposit your Solana into that address, and that would be your wallet to copy trade. Next, and the most important, what we need to do is to find some wallets to copy trade. So you have to take into account there's two types of wallets. People like me that are trend grinding, are buying new pairs, very low market cap coins. They're flipping, they're scalping, they're buying, they're selling very quickly. And then you have some other people that actually go for more long-term conviction plays. And yes, sometimes they do buy early, maybe in pump fund, maybe outside of pump fund. They usually hold for a longer period of time to go ahead and hit those high multipliers. So actually, if you're very lost and you don't know how to start, you can use this option right here, smart wallet, and this will give you some wallets that are recognized as smart money, so people that are making profits right now. And we're just gonna go ahead and just like give me a smart money wallet address, and you will get a random address for someone that is, is making some gains. So right now we have someone that in the last 7 days managed to make over $100,000. He has a 58% win rate, so he made 57,000 on Bro Economy. He made almost 50,000 on Overseer, and then some other multiple trades with 14,000, 10,000, 4,000. So this wallet looks pretty good. So I'm going to actually go ahead and copy the wallet address. And what I'm going to do is actually go to CLO Finance. You will also have a link in the description. This is the best platform to kind of go ahead and look for these wallet addresses and have a look what they're doing. And we can see all the token P&Ls he has. So in the last 30 days, he's made over $100,000. And looks like it's not even a popular wallet, so not many people are tracking this wallet. So that's actually something very good, because if a wallet is very popular, you're going to get a lot of copy traders, and that means you might not get the best entry. You might need to put higher fees to get in early. So if a wallet is not very popular, you actually can profit a lot from that as well. So for example, in the last day, let's see if this guy is actually trading on the daily. So it looks like in the last 24 days, he has not made any trades. Let's go for the last 7 days, and we do see some trades right here. So 76% win rate, that's pretty good. Only 17 tokens traded. So it looks like this guy's just waiting patiently for some of these plays. And yes, we do have some big losses right here, but definitely in the last 7 days, $100,000. So not only on the last 30 days, on the last 7 days, he's made over $100,000. So this wallet does look very interesting to copy trade. So we're going to go ahead and see actually how this wallet copy trades. So for that, we're going to go ahead and click on the token, copy the contact address of the token. I'm going to go ahead and go to Billex to check it out. and we're going to open the chart. And for this, what I'm going to do is just go for the 5-minute candles. I do have all these wallets I track on screen, so I'm going to make sure to get them out. So now we're going to copy the wallet address of this trader, and we're going to go ahead to the trade section and put him on the marker. So this way we can see where he bought and where he sold. So we can see right here his buy, and we can see all the sales right there. So he bought for 5 Solana at 83,000 market cap, looks like, right somewhere around there. And then he started selling at around $4 million market cap. So this guy held all the way through this without selling a single token, and he started selling right there. So my opinion, really, really good trade. You know, it looks like he's diamond handing some of these plays. We're going to go ahead and actually look for some of his other trades. For example, this one, Overseer. Not sure what token is this one. We're going to go ahead and open it as well. And we copy the wallet address as well. And we're going to go ahead to the marker and place it right there and see how he traded this one too. So let's put it on 1-minute candle so we can maybe see it with more ease. Okay, so we see that he actually bought already on a quite high market cap for a lot more of Solana. So he put 20, so that's 40, 50, 70 Solana on this trade. And then he started selling, just like clipping out once it went to around 12 million. So we see here that his entry was around 2 million, 3 million, 2 million. And then he started selling at 10 million. So as well, pretty good trade. Yes, he's going with a bit more size in this trade, but looks like this guy knows what he's doing. So I think actually I'm gonna go ahead and add him to copy trade, because I think it's really interesting, and it's something that TradeWiz is just like telling me, yo, this wallet is good. So let's see if it's actually good to copy trade. So now that we found a wallet that is worth to copy trade, we want to go ahead and copy the address. And if we actually just type it on the chat, we actually will see that we get an analyzer like straight on to see like the best trades, the IRI, the win rate, the trades, the tokens that he's traded. So actually, if we just go ahead and go to any random wallet, for example, this one that just sold, and we copy the wallet address, and then we just paste it, we'll get instantly the wallet analyzed here on TradeWiz. So we see that this guy, random guy that we just picked from the chart, is on a 28,000 loss on the last 30 days. No, sorry, on the last 7 days, my bad. And with a 26% win rate. So this guy is not doing too good. But this guy right here that we just saw is actually doing pretty good. So once you copy the wallet, we can actually just go ahead and go to create copy trading. So that will open us a menu to copy trade this wallet. So it already puts us the target wallet that we want. And we're just going to go ahead and put the tag as, let's just go with TradeWiz recommendation, right? So TradeWiz recommendation to know which wallet this is. I'm actually going to go ahead and put the settings I'm currently using for these other wallets I'm copy trading. And basically, before I started copy trading, I had no idea. I have never copy traded before this. So it's been a lot of trial and error. I actually think I managed to find some decent settings. So if you guys don't know where to start with, you can go ahead and copy the same thing I'm going to do. But I would recommend to just like have a play around. Each wallet can require a different setting. So I'm just going to show you what I'm just doing. So buy percentage, I'm going to leave that on 100%. And now my max buy is going to be 0.2 Solana. So this means that for every trade that he does, I'm going to maximum spend 0.2 Solana. So if he puts 1 Sol, I'm going to spend 0.2 Sol. If he puts 5 Sol, I'm going to spend 0.2 Sol. So the maximum amount of buy is going to be 0.2 Solana. And the minimum, you can just leave this as it is, or you can put as well 0.2. So that means every trade you copy is just going to be that set amount. But I'm just going to leave it on not limited. And then total investment. So this is very interesting, is the total investment on Solana you want to put to that wallet right there. So for example, if you just want to put, let's say, allocate 5 Solana to this wallet to copy trade, and once it hits those 5 Solana, it stops copy trading. But for me, I'm just going to leave it on not limited. But what I'm going to do is put a limit on the amount of times he buys a token. So for example, if we go to, again, to this Overseer one, we go ahead and go to this Overseer, and we see that he actually bought quite a few times, right? He bought 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So instead of us buying 4 times, we're just going to copy the first 2 buys. This is what I'm going for. So in that way, I'm not putting that much amount of Solana into each trade. So for that, what we're going to do is just put a number 2. So that means if he buys twice, I'll buy twice. If he buys 3 times, it will not buy that 3rd time. Buy times reset after sold. So this means if he sells the position and then buys again, you can as well go ahead and buy again. So I just leave that on false. I mean, it might be interesting to have a look. I haven't really played around with the setting right there. Unrenounced, and it's just to make sure you're not copy trading someone that's buying scams, like a token with the liquidity not burned. So in general, just not gonna, if you copy trading a good wallet, they're not gonna buy into a rug or into a scam. So I'm not too worried about that. And then traders transactions max limit and traders transactions min limit. So if, for example, let's say he's buying 100 SOL into a trade, even though you're not buying obviously 100 SOL, you're putting like a max buy of 0.2, it actually will not trigger. So for example, if he's making, you know, putting like 100 SOL into, let's say, Popcat, right, something that is already very, very high market cap, maybe you're not interested on those kind of buys. But for now, I'm just going to leave it on as it is. I'm just going to put reset so it just stays the same, because I don't really mind about that. As well for the limit, so if he's buying, let's say, less than 5 Solana, you're not interested on copying that trade, even though again you can put the max and minimum by yourself. So I'm just going to leave that as it is, and then copy pump true. So that means if he's buying on pump fund, I'm going to copy that trade as well, even though if it's on pump fund, yes, I want that enabled. Copy raydium, of course, if he's buying outside of pump fund, we want to buy as well. That's the most important thing. Minimum liquidity pool not limited, yeah, I don't really mind. I'm just going to leave that as it is. And then this is also very interesting, maximum market cap and minimum market cap. So this is actually very interesting, because maybe if you're putting 0.2 Solana into a trade, you might not be interested in buying tokens above, let's say, 50 million market cap, 20 million market cap, because for you to actually gain money from that is going to be quite hard. If you're buying a token at 50 million market cap, for it to do a 2x, it needs to go to 100 million market cap. So maybe if he's buying these very large market caps, you're not interested. So I'm actually going to go ahead and put a limit to the maximum market cap. Let's just go ahead and put, I'm thinking something like 10 million. Anything above 10 million, I think, you know, it's just going to take long, and it's not really worth it for me with a, you know, with a little amount of Solana I'm going to each trade. Actually, that was my mistake. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now it would be 10 million. And then the minimum market cap, this is also something really, really important to make sure you don't get rinsed, because sometimes what these wallets that get copy traded a lot will do is go to a dead coin that is sitting, you know, somewhere around the 10K market cap, even lower, and then just they will buy and then they will dump on the copy traders. So if you want to make sure you're just not getting rinsed, and maybe if he's just buying these like very, very low market cap coins, like as a gamble, you can put a little market cap limit. So the minimum amount of market cap, I'm just going to go ahead and put like 20,000. I think that should be good enough. And then copy sells true. Yes, I want to copy the sales he does. And then I think something really interesting is sales by position ratio. So that means if the guy, you know, is buying into a coin and then he sells 50% of his tokens, you're going to sell the same ratio. So you're going to sell the 50% of your position. So I think I'm just going to put that on true. I think that's really interesting as well. And then no position sell notice. Actually, I'm not too sure what this setting does. Auto retry, also something important. I'm going to go ahead and put 3. So if the transaction doesn't go through because, you know, whatever reason, a slippage or the fees or whatever, you know, it auto retries. I'm going to put 3 times. And then first copy sell percentage false. To be honest, not sure what this setting does, but I'm just going to leave it as on default on false. And then the pump fund slippage, because, you know, in pump fund stuff moves really, really quickly. So it's better to have a different slippage on pump fund than in raydium. So pump slippage 50%, I'm just going to leave it as it is. Slippage, I'm going to actually put this to 25%. So I have a bit more slippage, because I've experienced some buys that don't go through because of slippage. And then buy gas, I'm going to go ahead and change it to just a tiny bit more. So I have a tiny bit of edge through other copy traders that are using the default settings. And the sell gas fee, I'm actually going to put and double it with 0.004 Solana. So these are really low fees, so don't worry about it. This is not a lot of money. And for the buy tips, I'm just going to put them on 0. So I don't want to have any buy tips. I want to make sure, you know, I'm using a low amount of Solana for each copy trade, and I don't want to lose on fees, right? So I've tried these settings and they work perfectly, so no worries about that. And then anti-MEV disabled. This is really important, because if you put MEV enabled, they're going to be much, much slower, and you're probably going to need to put higher fees to make sure the transaction goes through. But if you're trading with very low amount of Solana and you copy trading with, let's say, 0.2 Solana per trade like me, you're actually just not going to get MEV'd. But I would recommend, if you're going to copy trade with a bigger amount of Solana and put like, you know, 1 Solana into trades or even more, I would recommend to put MEV enabled, because you will get MEV'd, but with 0.2 Solana, you will not get MEV. So That's why I leave it like that. And then really important, the take profits. So right here, you can set any take profit you want. Once it does maybe a 20%, 50%, you can sell the whole thing and just make a quick profit. Or maybe you just trust the wallet you're copying and you just sell when he sells. But what I really recommend is to put a stop loss, because one of the reasons I lost money copy trading was because I didn't have a stop loss sell, and it will like just go 90%, because some of these people will buy a token and they will dust it, right? They buy in and they will just hold until it goes to zero. So in my opinion, that's not worth. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a minus 30% of maximum loss. So if it hits that minus 30%, I'm gonna sell the whole thing. And that's the only TP I'm using. I think it's really interesting to put more take profits. So maybe when it does a 50% or 100%, you can sell something. But I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and I'm gonna trust these guys that I'm copying. So once you have everything ready, you're gonna go ahead and create, and this way you are now copy trading this guy. So right there we see that he's active, trades with recommendation. We have him right there. But actually I am not having enough Solana to make this video. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna deposit 3 Solana more to my wallet and see what happens with those 3 Solana, because I do want to leave these positions open right here. We have 2.5 Solana profit in this one. Is actually going, I think, higher right now, and we have 1.2 Solana in this one. So I want to leave those to see what happens, and I'm gonna go ahead and send some more Solana to this wallet to test this out with you guys. So for that, you just copy the wallet address of your bot and you just send some Solana. So let me just do this quickly. So yeah, I'm gonna send 3 Solana right there. So I'm gonna send it. So it's 700 bucks, but I'm just putting the money on the line for you guys to see how it works. And now if I go to the start menu, I should be able to see my 3 Solana right there. And then obviously I have my positions open as well. So now that I have some balance, I should be able to start copy trading. And yeah, basically if you find a wallet, you go to copy trade, you can add them here, or you can just paste it on the chat and then go ahead and do that create one, or you can just like add here. Also, something really, really nice that I like is that imagine you have this nice like setting you manage to do, like I like my 0.2, everything here, I like it. So I want to copy these settings. I go ahead and do copy, and now I just put the next wallet right here. So let's actually do that. Let's find another wallet. And for this, what I would recommend also is to go ahead and, for example, go to Twitter to Memecoins. This is a guy that does recaps on every single runner of the day. So if we go ahead and scroll through his Twitter, we'll see, for example, daily meme coin recap, and we'll see all the ones that perform well. So we can see that Rismas hit 71 million, Santa hit 5.5 million. So what I would recommend to find some of these wallets as well is go ahead and go to the runners of the day and see the top traders. So let's go ahead and see, for example, this one, Santa, right? We're gonna go to Bullex. I'm gonna go to Bullex and I'm gonna type Santa. And we have this one right here. It's sitting now at 600K market cap. And we're gonna go ahead to the top traders and we're gonna see who made the most amount of money. And actually, I don't see any crazy P&Ls right here. I see the maximum P&L is 22,000, but he invested 20,000. So let's see if we find some interesting wallet right here. Okay, actually, let's have a look to another of these ones. So let's go ahead and go to Grinch, because I know Grinch actually managed to make a crazy run. So if we type Grinch, we see that is still a $3 million market cap, but we actually see here some very more interesting P&Ls, like $150,000 almost for the first trader. He did buy 65,000 worth of tokens, but if we go ahead and just scroll through these ones, we will manage to find some really interesting ones. So for example, let's see this one. He only invested $363 and he got out $30,000. I like to go for something realistic. So for example, this guy invested 1.5K and he got out 30K. So he made 28,000 profit. So this looks like something that could be really nice. So let's see how he traded this. So he actually just made 3 transactions. He bought for 6 Solana and he sold 100 Solana and 16 Solana. So we can see that he actually did not manage to hold all the way through to the maximum top, and he basically just one clipped the chart. So but yeah, we see that he bought all the way back here and he waited all this way to sell and sell here. So let's see his wallet right now and see if he's making these kind of trades every single day. So we copy the wallet address, we go to Cielo, we type it in, and we see that the P&L on the last 30 days is 40,000. So actually is not that impressive. I mean, it is really good money. In the last but actually in the last 7 days is $42,000. So that's actually much better. He has a 56% win rate, so that's not bad. And then in the last day, he actually managed to make $11,000, almost $12,000, and 100% win rate. So that's really interesting. Let's see, what did he do for this trade? He actually managed to get $10,000 from a trade just today. So let's see how he did that. So let's just go to Bullx. Looks like it's a token called Cosmonana. I'm not sure what this is. Oh, it's a banana. Okay. And we, as we know, we copy the wallet address and we go to the trades and set the marker right there. So we see that he bought all the way here at 130,000 market cap. So the candle, it's not really showing. Let me put this on maybe 30 seconds candle so we can see this properly. So we see the buy here at 130k market cap, and we see that he all the way through to at least 500k market cap to make his first sell, and then 700k another sell, and then at the top on 1 million another sell right there. And then looks like he left the moon bag and he ended up selling when he saw that the coin was dying off. So actually, this is a really interesting wallet. I think we're just gonna go ahead and copy trade him as well. As I was explaining, you can copy the same settings, and now we just change the wallet right there, put it like this, and then what we need to do maybe is like put a little tag to identify this wallet. So let's just say 10k day, right? So he made $10,000 in 1 day with just 2 trades. So let's just put like that, and then we have all the same settings as the other guys. So we're gonna go ahead and just like create, and we have another wallet to copy. So now I actually have a lot of wallets copy trading. What I would do is, if you just like doing trial and error, go through these wallets, see how they are performing, and then just like leave the ones that are actually making you some money. Okay, so something I want to showcase really quickly is the speed of TradeWiz. The team actually told me that they managed to get the transaction 1 block after the one that you're copying. So that usually averages anywhere between 0.5 to 1 second to copy trade. So that's really impressive. So we're actually gonna go ahead and test it ourselves. Okay, so I just enabled myself to copy trade me and showcase the speed of TradeWiz, and I have me right here enabled. I copied the same settings I'm using for the other guys. So let's see, for example, this one used for, I don't even know what this is. So okay, so it looks like it's some sort of horse or something. So looks like it's getting some sort of volume, starlight. I'm looking for a little dip quickly. It's not been done before. Okay, so I'm gonna buy here, right there, and I'm gonna buy for 2 sol. Oh, I'm using the wrong fees, my bad. So I bought there for 2 sol, and there we go. The copy bot was just straight afterwards, and now it's actually getting some very good volume right here. And if I go ahead and sell, and I'm just scalping this, so I sold, and then the copy trade sold as well. So there we go. I actually managed to make 1.64 Solana just right here, scalping this. And that's a 62% gain. I managed to get like 0.14 Solana gain. So, hey, pretty good. And actually the token is still going. So, but yeah, that was really impressive. It is really fast. You can see here, that's the bot copy trading right here. And basically just I bought, he bought straight after me, and I sold, and he sold basically straight after me. So as you guys can see, really speedy, and obviously I'm using very low fees. So if you put more fees, it's gonna even be faster. So yeah. Also guys, remember, if you want to find good wallets, I have a whole video on how to track and find good wallets. Also remember guys that I have a video exactly explaining how you can find good wallets to track and to, in this case, copy trade as well. You can use that video as well. Have a look in the description. I'll leave the link below. Watch that video. I think it's going to be really helpful to know how to find some of these good wallets. So yeah, have a look at that and you'll be able to find some wallets. Obviously, something you can also do with TradeWiz is just like trade normal tokens. So if I would go ahead and just copy the contact address of a token, I go buy, I paste the address, and you will get the option to buy and sell normally from traders as well. You can also sell manually. You know, if you're copying someone, I accidentally closed the position right here. If you're just copying someone, you can go ahead and sell manually right here from the positions you have. What I'm going to do right now is just I'm going to leave all these wallets that I'm tracking. I'm actually just going to stop copy trading myself because I know I'm going to lose money at the end. But yeah, I have all these wallets with all these settings. I'm going to leave it for 24 hours and see what happens. So right now my balance is at 5.6 Solana. I do have some other positions open, so we'll see what happens there. But I think it's going to be really interesting to see what will happen in 24 hours. So I'll catch you guys then. Okay, so it's been 24 hours and I have to say, things are not looking too good right now for me. If I go to my positions, I'm actually only on 0.5 Solana on the balance, and I have a token balance of 2.68 Solana. I do have some positions open right here. I do have this one with a 361%. So I'm 0.72 Solana in profit on this one. This one has a 41% profit. I have another one with a 41% profit. And then I have one with 1% and one is just basically break even right now. So I've definitely copy traded some good trades. Right here, I can see all the little trades and you know, I'm getting some good trades, definitely 82%, but I'm also getting a lot of losing trades. So at the end of the day, I really think it's all down to the wallets you copy trade and also to the settings you put for those wallets. I think it's definitely not as easy as it seems, just like copy trading and just make money from other people. I think you really need to go ahead and put some effort into finding these wallets. I see that my best trade right here is this one. I copy traded 0.4 Solana and gained 2.76 Solana. So definitely that could be probably one of the best wallets I copy traded. But I think some of these other wallets are just like losing me a bit of money somewhat consistently. So probably I would have to go ahead and go through these wallets that I copy trade and select them better and see which ones I pause, which ones I delete, and which ones I keep. But yeah, I think this was a very fun experiment. And yeah, if you want to try copy trading yourself, link in the description. It's been a pleasure, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.